Hello everybody, Russ Elkins here with Clips of Tips. I'm going to be using the patch tool today to help with some hard light transitions in this photo. There's a dark area underneath the eye here, light spots I want to correct around the lips. There's a light spot over the eye over each eye I want to correct. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back and just use the healing brush to touch up the blemishes. This particular shot was taken in daylight without any fill, and you'll get dark circles or dark sockets in the eyes when that happens. So let's get started. First of all, I want to press Command J, and that's going to replicate my background layer. Next, I'm going to reduce its opacity to 50%. And I'm going to create two temporary adjustment layers. One of the adjustment layers is going to be a black and white adjustment layer, and the next one is going to be a levels adjustment layer. And in the levels adjustment layer, I'm going to pull in my white point, just my whitest point just a little bit, and I'm going to pull up my midtone. And this is going to help emphasize the contrast in the image between the lights and the darks. So I'm going to go back to my layer. I'm going to select my patch tool. This is to the 50% layer that I'd created. And I'm going to go where all the light transitions are from dark to light. I'm going to select that area, and I'm going to make those transitions softer. Just to give you an idea, that's before and that's after, and you can really see how it softens the light from when light goes from a real light spot to a dark spot. And any lines, I can help knock those down a little too. This is going to flatten out the image just a little bit, but it really won't be noticeable because the layer is a 50% layer. It's not a full effect of this patch tool. Again, I'm looking for these particular spots that are transitions of light. And it almost doesn't matter where you drag this to. I like to just try to find a clean area. Let's get this spot on the nose. Try to knock down that a little bit. It was a little bright. It's looking pretty good. So we can look at the before and after with the adjustment layers there. I'll go ahead and look at the before and after. That's before, and that's after. I've got one more spot I want to deal with, which we didn't take care of, which is right in here. There we go. Get here too. Okay, so that's the before, and that's after. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and delete these two layers. We don't need them anymore. And I want to create a merge visible layer by pressing Shift Option Command E, or Shift Alt Control E on a PC. And we'll zoom in on the image a little. And use the healing brush to start knocking down some of these blemishes. I'm not going to go through and spend 20 minutes doing this. It depends on what the client wants as to what I'll do. If they want a heavy retouch, there'll be a lot of time spent doing this. It just varies depending on what the needs are. In this particular case, you can see that I'm going to get most of the major blemishes The idea in this photo is just to tone everything down, not to completely eliminate them. And we can do that. If I were to spend 20 or 25 minutes on this, her skin could be ice smooth. But all we want to do, we want to keep it looking real. And to not spend so much time to waste your time either, just to give it enough to know how it works. So there we go. That's looking pretty good. Let's go ahead and take a look at our before and after. We'll do it on a zoomed image. So that's our before and that's our after. And we'll zoom out. And that's our before and that's our after. Thanks for watching this Clips of Tips.